Red. It's turning red.
This is audio check? Is that what this is?
It's an audio check. Let's see if we're...
This is the audio check?
Are we streaming?
Nope.
Are we streaming?
Nope.
Looks like this page may have...
Oh, there, it's doing something there.
Doing something.
What's it doing? What's it doing? Is it doing anything? It's all black. Why is it all
well,
black?
it's black. It's like we're in a dark hole.
It's like I'm in your armpit.
It's like a dark hole.
It's like your dark armpit. It's like my mother's hairy womb. That's what it reminds me of.
Ooh. Ooh. I think one of the dogs may have...
Passed gas?
Maybe.
I think maybe it was you.
Think?
That's what I think.
Well, it could have been.
That's what I'm thinking.
Could have been. So I don't see a picture on there, but this happened last time, and we were actually transmitting. So did we take the chance of...
Well, I don't think we're transmitting first.
We're not getting a camera on this. Why we're not getting a camera?
What'd you do? Lose all your inputs?
Probably. Probably are.
Put that back shot up there, that back shot of our backs. That way people can see our backs.
Well, that's, yeah, that all sounds good. That all sounds good.
See our back? Yeah, that's up there. It just came up there. Look at that.
But see, now I can't, when I do that, it just turns black. Because we haven't got any signal. I'm going to have to reset that because it was being used for...
Well, I have a feeling...
There, now it's working.
I have a feeling you messed something
see, now,
up.
Look at there.
I have a feeling something was
We're doing
messed up.
audio, video, sound, dog, camera.
It's a whole 9 yards.
Lights. Check.
Action.
Check, 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 check. Check it off. Check it off. So we're here. Here we are. Us and nobody else.
Oh, we got, what, 50 people on there?
It's showing, we're not showing up on the little thing up there. I'm going to try to refresh
Well, that's
this.
interesting.
I think it's been...
Wonder if we're being boycotted.
Well,
being
probably.
boycotted?
Yes, we are. Because we're so disgusting.
We're repulsive?
We're repulsive and disgusting.
Is that what it is?
Well, something like that. See what it does here.
Are we repulsive?
We are repulsed.
They probably all gave up. We're 20 minutes late.
Yeah, we're 20 minutes late, so everybody gave up. Yeah. Yep, thanks to me. You can blame Justin over here. Yeah, Justin. Right there. Just blame me. We were working on some technical issues. Had to...
Oh, look, there's somebody there. Redneck style.
Had to do a bunch of stuff. Dungeon! I'm here. Evil woman. What is that? Okay, that was Evil Woman. Yeah, that was last week. So yeah, it's
last week.
It's so yeah, redneck style.
Good to see you.
In the house.
Well, I guess I don't see you.
We can't see you. You can see us.
I don't even hear you.
Yeah. Now there's actually only 2 of us. I know on the screen there it looks like there's 4 of us, but there's only 2 of us.
So how many people are
there?
there?
Except for the dogs. I guess that would be 2 more. The dogs are here. I get out of the way. You can kind of see them. I don't know. So yeah, appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll be. I still don't have a picture up yet.
How many roads must a man travel
I
down?
don't see our picture there.
Before he becomes a drunken fool.
We are, but we are on the screen up there, so that's good. So we're showing as being.
Do you know
streaming.
what you're doing?
I have no clue. But yeah, so we're. Should we try to do the? What should we do? What should we do? Should we do the credits? Should we roll?
Well, we didn't start the show yet.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
We should probably start the show.
That's what I'm saying. Should we roll the credits?
Aren't the credits at the end?
Credits at the end. Well, don't
you want to end the show?
Don't we want to end the show?
Are we ending the show now?
Lima is having vape out again. Vape blowout. Are they going to have vape blowout again this year? You're going to have the same?
Not that I've heard.
Nothing that we've heard about.
Nothing that I've heard yet. So I would say probably.
This would be the place to find out,
but
though.
If we,
if they're going to have it,
as soon as we know, everybody out there will know.
Everybody will know.
But yeah, I haven't
tell
heard
everybody everything.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, you've heard of Telegram, Telegraph, telephone.
It'd be nice if they did.
Telewoman, tell the Vaping Nation.
It'd be nice if they had known this.
Well, it'd be nice.
It'd be nice.
We might be a little bit better prepared this time,
yeah,
and
maybe
not.
Missed last year. Yeah, last year's was pretty good. It was.
Yeah, it turned out really well.
We had a pretty good turnout last year.
Yeah, it was
pretty vapey in the building.
It was very
pretty
vapey. Very vapey. Very vapey.
Babies walking around vaping.
Yeah. This year, however, we probably would not be doing the cloud competition. We wouldn't be recording that. If we can't stream it, it ain't gonna happen. We'll be there.
Well, I would think we'd be able to stream it.
Well, you'd think.
I would
We
think
thought
so.
so last time. It
Well,
didn't happen.
yeah, nothing was ready last time.
No. No.
We weren't ready. The building wasn't ready for internet.
No.
My left shoe didn't have any water in it.
No.
I need water in my left shoe.
No. No. No.
So
No.
20 minutes away. Yeah, we're about how far are we from there? From Lima? About 2 hours.
2 hours. It's about 2 hours.
Took us about 2 hours to get there.
It's about 2 hours from here. It's a little less than that from your place. 15, 20 minutes less. Yeah.
Yeah, about
Depends
that.
on traffic. I mean, getting around Fort Wayne that's usually a pain in the butt. Depends on how we go, but yeah. If you're 20 minutes away, that's not bad at all. It's a decent show. It's worth 20 minutes. That's for sure.
Heck yeah, it's worth 2 hours.
Well, next time we're going to have our own motorhome, and we're going to take the motorhome over there. Going to camp out for a couple weeks beforehand, get everything ready to go.
Is that right?
And no, this is all lies. I'm just making it sound like we know what we're talking about.
We're gonna have satellite dishes.
We're going to throw a satellite up in the sky.
We're gonna
and
have news trucks, box trucks, and
forklifts,
semi trucks, and tanker trucks, and
backloaders,
gasoline trucks with gas in them. We're gonna have propane
big
trucks.
crew. Oh, look, there we are. I'm scratching my face. Finally got a picture on there.
We're gonna have. Could Dave and Harris see us?
Well, I think so. He's talking.
Yeah.
He's talking to us.
Yeah, but is he answering? Maybe he's just talking.
Could be.
He probably doesn't know what we're saying. He's just talking about
Just reading
something.
lips. I don't know.
Our picture's not moving. That's interesting.
Our FARC pictures.
Maybe we should just start an audio show.
We should just do that.
Just have
it's a radio show.
Just have a picture of a cow on there
That'd be good.
the whole time, and just do a radio show.
We could probably do that. I wonder where we'd find a picture of a cow, though.
I don't know. It's hard to find
a picture of a cow.
Hard to find a cow.
Something
picture.
that looks unique. Something that's looks nice. And
Yeah,
looks
something
unique.
that's not every day.
Yeah. Something you don't see every day.
Something you don't see every day.
That. But so we got
I see it every day.
today's Tuesday. Well, yeah, you see it every day. You sleep with that.
The cows around
right there.
here, they all look like
You
that.
cuddle up with that every night.
That's not very nice.
Why? Because you like your cow? You're a man who likes his cow. Nothing wrong with that. Like your cow.
What are you saying?
No, you like
what
a
are you
cow.
trying to say to
So
me?
you like a cow.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
What are you trying
Not
to say
trying to
to me
say
right
it.
now?
Nope, don't mean anything by it.
What exactly are
Just
you
a man
trying
who
to
likes
say?
his cow.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I like a
I'm trying
cow.
to understand what you're
On a
saying
grill.
here.
On a griddle.
Now, what are you trying to say exactly? Exactly, what are you saying?
I'm trying to say
What are you saying?
today is Tuesday News Day.
Yeah, but what are you saying exactly? What's the exact thing that you're trying to get across here? What's the whole point here? What's the whole kit and caboodle of what you're trying to throw in my face here? What exactly are you saying to me? What are you trying to get across here? What are you trying to say to these fine folks and to me, myself, and I? What are you trying to do out here? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to get across? What kind of a point are you trying to make?
You saying I got a pinhead? You calling me a pinhead?
You could be a pinhead.
I got a
Could be.
point
You could be a
and a
pinhead.
cap to cover it.
You could be a pinhead. You could be.
Yep.
Could be a pinhead.
Hump day eve. So so we're what do we got there? We got this. Oh, there we go. We're gonna play that. That's what we're gonna play.
What?
That's what we're gonna do right there.
What?
We're gonna get ourselves out of here.
What are
and
we
we're gonna
playing?
play that.
What are we playing?
Ready?
I don't know what we're playing.
we go.
What are we playing?
Time to kick off the show.
What is it?
We're only 26 minutes late. Not too bad, huh? Not too bad.
Yeah, might as well start it.
It's time for the Vaping Nation, starring Justin and Dustin. Sometimes including Oldston and Funston. And of course, there's always Justine and Dustine. And maybe a few other people showing up occasionally. Who knows? Because it's time for the Vaping Nation, which is a nation of vapors. Disclaimer.
thinks he's so amazing.
Right there, my
He's just
dog's right
amazing
there.
this, amazing that. That's all I
dog?
ever hear.
It's right there.
Amazing,
What's that?
amazing, amazing.
What is
Amazing,
that right
amazing,
there?
amazing, amazing.
That's not what I wanted to put on there. I wanted to put this thing on there.
There's a pin.
That's supposed to go on there.
I had a pin there in the camera.
Well, it was there. You want to show it again? You want to see it again?
This is a standard run-of-the-mill ballpoint pin.
Yeah,
They
there
call
it
it.
is.
Now this, you cannot vape this. This is not something that you vape unless you really wanted to. Disclaimer.
Well, of course.
Disclaimer. You know, I imagine the government probably wouldn't have a problem with you vaping this. You know, probably be okay
Disclaimer.
with that.
Disclaimer.
Mer.
Mer.
So yeah, that's your. It's got two pieces, I believe. It can unscrew there in the middle a little bit. There, you can unscrew it. See how that unscrews there? You see that? So it's almost like a package. It's almost like you got a package, and then there's something inside that package. See?
Yeah.
But you don't want to vape that in there either. You don't really want to do that either. Disclaimer. So it's got this little beauty ring here. It's got a little beauty ring to keep that connection beautiful. There, you know, it's got all that going for it there, and it's even got this tactile functionality of a button on the end. See that? That engages the power source, if you will, or the ballpoint pen to eject from its cylinder, so that you can then use it as a writing utensil or as a weapon.
Oh, weapon. The weapon.
So that is the Vaping Nation 2.0 all-inclusive vaping pen, because I write with it when I'm vaping. While I'm vaping, I can write with this.
Oh.
So it is a vaping pen. You
It's the
understand?
vaping pen.
You get it?
I don't get it.
That's what it is.
I'm working on some stuff here.
That's it right there. I think I broke it.
Gotta work on
I think I
some
broke
stuff.
this pen.
Work on a
I think I
broken
just broke
pen.
this thing. What am I going to write with now?
I'd like to be able to move that all the way up there. But
how am I
don't
gonna
know
write?
that.
What am I supposed to
So,
do about writing? I can't write anything now.
Got to put this over here.
How am I going to write something down?
It's
What do I do now? What are you messing with? Well, we got Justin over here messing with something on the
Messing with
computer
stuff.
screen. You guys
mess
can't
with some
see it.
stuff.
And he's messing with something new that he picked up here. Something new and improved. It's a new program that works with our streaming program, so that we can. It gives us some portability around the office area here and out to the shop, because we're going to be producing a RDA in our shop out here for retail sales and giveaways and whatnot. And so we're going to kind of be videotaping some of that process. So this program gives us the portability, if you will, the walking around ability, so we can use the phone as a camera and we can stream over to you guys.
What?
Is that correct, sir? Is that correct?
Gonna do
Am I
what?
correct in this assumption, sir?
You gonna do what?
I'm
want
going
this
to
thing,
Voop.
This thing won't let me.
I'm Vooping right now.
There we go. Okay, so now we have IP.
My adult diaper's full.
I want to get rid of this
The
one.
power's not up far enough.
Won't let me get rid of
I don't
that.
have enough power on this. I need to turn the power
I
up.
need more power,
I had
Scotty.
the power turned down too far on this Cooper Plus 200 watt device. I had it down too far, so I wasn't able to get a good sufficient vape on that hit there. So I'm going to take another.
Get rid of that. Let's get rid of this.
Whoa, that's better.
And we'll take this one. I'm going to go to Quick Connect.
Politically correct.
There.
Yes.
See if it'll take it. Oh, see, now it's not taking it again. Now I gotta. That's weird. There we go.
That's good.
And options, unpaired. I have to do this every time. Every time.
Ooh, that's good. No,
Do
you
this
don't have to do it every
every
time. You
time.
don't have to do that every time. At least you
Apparently.
did not the one on mine. Mine had my phone name
Well, I
right
think-
on there.
I think it's because I switched the inputs on there. I think I messed it up. So.
Well, you did something, that's for
Yeah, I
sure.
did
You
something.
messed something up.
So what we have here now.
As soon as you get out of bed, you mess something up. You messed up getting out of bed. That's how you messed it up.
Well, yeah. So
You gonna switch it over to that camera and try it, or what?
well, it should be showing up right there.
Connecting to mobile device. It is connecting as we speak. It's trying to connect.
Trying to connect.
Is it going to connect?
I don't know.
It did earlier. It connected fine, but we weren't streaming at that point. There it goes.
Finally.
Now it's there.
Apparently the Wi-Fi in here, since we got Wi-Fi flying
Oh
everywhere
yeah, it's
in
slowing
here.
it down. Slowing it
Slowing
way down. Way down. Way down.
So let's try putting that in there. How about we try that right there? There you go. This is what we're looking
there it
at.
is, right there. There's the.
That's what we're
This
looking
is the
at right
implement that we're implementing.
We're implementing this.
Implementing
This
this
is what I have
implement.
to work with. I got a Macatoshia right there. Macatolia.
Makatoshi
You can
Yasha.
see the delay now.
And Mokotoshi Yashitashi. The Toshialacha
And the camera's how it's
Hacha.
delayed.
The Hacha Kacha
And
Fochi
you got,
Hacha Haya.
Is we got the camera. This is our software up here. It's vMix.
We won't give away
highly-
the secret.
Highly professional
That was a secret.
system. This is our lighting system. We
That was
got
a secret. That
makes us look
program's
all pretty.
a secret.
That's
Very
my
secretive.
Teacup from this morning. There's
Teacup
Justin
in
Morgenhoffen's
the
now on the
morning.
left his news hat over there.
Teacup in the
And this is-
afternoon.
no, that's Dustin
teacup,
there.
There's a teacup in my brew.
It's our green screen back here behind us. It looks really good. It's just green.
Just a
nothing but
green screen. That's what it is.
But
It's green.
then you can also, you can do this.
What in the world?
Never mind. He's
What are you
vaping.
doing?
He's vaping. There's a dog down here. There's a dog down there.
He's vaping. The
There's
dog
a
is
dog.
vaping.
Right back
The
there.
other dog is vaping.
That's Bo. Bo likes to be on camera.
You're scaring him.
He loves to be on camera.
You're scaring the
We
dog.
got.
You're
I
scaring
gotta
him.
go back here and show you a little something.
Do you hear something? I hear something
Hear
back
that
there.
constant whacking noise thing going on back here? It's like a crazy noise thing.
There it is.
So right here,
There it is, right there.
right there, you can see down in here.
There it is, right there it is.
As you can see,
Right there.
this is a 3D printer,
It's a 3D printer.
and it's printing
It's printing.
stuff.
It's
These
printing.
are, prototypes. There's one on the left and one on the right. It's done with the one on the left. The one on the right is still printing, and it's
What are they printing?
well, those are dripper heads.
They're RDA prototypes.
They're prototypes there, working on the prototypes.
So our design being
Our new design.
printed out so we can see the actual size that it's going to be and the actual room that we'll have to
All
work
pieces
with.
together, make it all work. So this thing is actually done. I don't know if I can get that off there. Probably,
Now, don't do anything drastic.
probably break it.
Don't do anything drastic now.
So coming back to the show now. Here we are. This is now you have the behind the scenes look at what we do. Here.
Whoa!
What's that?
And then, we'll we can take this out to the. We got a shop out there. We can take it out to the shop, and as we're building the.
This is our whole-
And we did. There are some
sophisticated
pieces
soundboard.
cut there.
Sophisticated.
You have a little bit of aluminum there. It looks like.
Got some pieces
we
there.
cut
This is
some
our
pieces.
former.
That's one of our first
other,
3D printer
printed
prototypes.
versions of prototype system there.
And
Hole
we
in
have
there.
some aluminum there that we've
Some,
cut there.
working on some
And I've
projects
been
right
cutting
here.
that stuff there, cutting
It'll
her
be a
up.
fly-through.
Just cut. Yep, we got we got a lathe out there in the shop and a mill out there in the shop, and gonna be a good time out there in the
Ooh,
shop.
there's the
Gonna have some good
microphone.
times. What's a good time?
Ooh, that's our control board
Good
system
times.
right there. And then it comes up this arm right here, and you see this. Oh my word! What's that? Oh, sorry, folks. I didn't mean to scare
What?
you like that. No, I didn't mean to scare you.
Where's
So,
the shop located, and do you have link?
the shop is located? What?
It's a workshop. It's not a music shop.
Yeah, it's right there in the back. It's right here. We have 2,000 square feet here, and about half of it is office space, and the other half is
Workshop.
workshop. Yeah,
With
we don't-
machinery.
We don't actually work in there or anything, but it's
It's
a
got
workshop.
machinery in there.
Yeah.
Which we're going to be using to produce an
Machining.
RDA.
That's right.
Which will be for sale. Yes, it will. And we'll have some giveaways as well.
That's right.
So that's what we're working on there. Good times ahead, folks.
I'm gonna see what happens if I get rid of that. So okay, so there you go. I think that just froze there. That's when it goes away. Yeah, it just goes away. Yes, that's good. That's just great.
Whee! Something's on my computer there. What is that? I got rid of it. Never mind.
So we're
It's gone.
yeah. So that works.
So that was fun.
That's pretty much all we have for today. We do have a few news items,
Well, it is news day.
news bits,
It's Tuesday
because
news day.
today is news day, Tuesday news day. We do have a few things here. I just kind of looked over some things. There was an interesting article that I really wanted to get to. I'm not sure what happened to it. This is an interesting article right here off the top. I think this is one of the first ones I thought might be worth reading.
Can you read?
No, I'm just making this stuff up as I go.
I thought that might be the case. I didn't want to say anything.
Yes,
but I did. I said something.
So this is from Skin Magazine.
Ooh, that sounds dirty.
I know we don't. I mean, I wasn't looking at porn. This just popped up, and I don't know what that means.
Whatever you do, don't look up in Google. Don't look up Skin Magazine.
Don't look it up.
Don't look that up.
We're reading this so you don't have to. So our reader. Okay, so it's if you haven't already heard, the use of electronic cigarettes have recently grabbed the attention of countless tobacco users worldwide.
Is that right?
Apparently.
But if you listen to the government, nobody's actually quit because of e-cigarettes.
Yeah, nobody quits, actually. In fact, it brings more people. It's a gateway.
Yeah, it's a gateway. So
it's a gateway.
Vaping actually increases tobacco use.
Yes.
That's why the tobacco companies love it so much.
It increases it. Yes. It increases it.
Uh-oh. 3D printer's done.
The 3D printer is done. Government hurting business in Indiana with all the new regulations and laws. Yes, it is, and we've talked about that a little bit on the show, and we're not happy about it. We're in Indiana, and we're not happy.
We were starting a juice line of our own.
Why don't you tell them about that? I'll go back and get the parts.
And we started a juice line of our own. When was that? Last year? It was
just about this time of year. We're kind of getting.
Yeah, we were just buying stuff for it, getting everything. We had pumps and big pump things and juice mixtures of flavoring, the nicotine, the PG, the VG, had everything going, and I had my recipes pretty much done. I had I think.
Started getting some customers.
We had some customers, and I started out with 13 flavors, and I was going to build from there. And then this legislation came up to the table here in Indiana, and they actually introduced it and passed it into law in 4 months. And government usually works pretty slow, but it was signed into law last year. It was signed into law. And so we pretty much were like, well, it's going to cost a lot of money that we didn't have to comply with all this stuff. So we shut her down. And then we find out, even though it was signed into law, and in the bill it says that it was signed into law and took effect when the governor signed it, it actually isn't going to go into effect now until the end of January. Or not January, June. The end of June.
So it's only a year behind.
Yeah. And so the e-cig companies, the e-juice companies in Indiana here are still able to produce e-juice without those things right now, but not for very long. And there's only one company now that's actually passes all the regulations in Indiana.
In the entire country, actually, because it's the only one that's approved. Yeah. But there happens to be in Indiana, and of course there's only one security company that happens to meet the requirements that's approved to be the security company that.
Because it's a huge bill.
It's ridiculous. A security
company
it's ridiculous.
That basically works for you and works with you, and you have to have 24-hour monitoring on their lab that they can look at. The government oversight people can look at all the time. You have to save out batches of your e-juice for a certain amount of time so they can test it. You have to send that to a lab that they choose for the testing. You have to have a certain kind of door. It has to be a clean room. You have to pass the food standards for restaurants. You also have to follow all those regulations here in Indiana for the stuff that you're using to make it. And it has to be a clean room, of course. And it's a bunch of stuff. Ventilation stuff that you have to have. And it's just a mess. So
it's a big cabal. I mean, we've figured out that it's pretty much an underhanded deal with the politicians. I mean, there's a lot of political background. If you start following the money, you see what's going on.
Nobody wanted it.
No, it wasn't like anybody was outcrying for it. The only people that wanted it were the people who were going to make money, lots of money on it, have basically controlled the whole industry in Indiana.
They didn't listen to any of the protesters that were there. There were protesters everywhere, during this process, and they didn't listen to them. They basically were rude to them.
And we live. You were saying, Redneck there made a comment. You should move, close up shop, and move to Ohio or Illinois. We actually are only about 5 miles or so from Michigan. The Michigan state line is just north of us, and we looked into possibly doing something up there. The problem is, you're still legally not allowed to sell. Like anybody who orders juice online and it gets mailed to them here in Indiana, they are breaking the law, as well as the company who's mailing it to Indiana, unless they comply with the state regulations, which they're not going to, because they have to have the Indiana state alcohol, tobacco, firearms, whatever they call themselves now, tobacco enforcement group here in Indiana has to approve them, has to inspect them, and what that means, you know what that means? You have to pay for it. So that, and nobody out there who's selling juice in California is going to say, well, we better get approved in Indiana. That's a huge market. I mean, we've only got 49 other states to sell to. What are we going to do? We got to have Indiana.
We're basically going to say, oh, tough luck, Indiana.
Yeah. Now, if there was, 25, 30 states that were that way, the industry would probably change a little bit, which is what they're trying to do. There have been some other states that have taken the exact same legislation that Indiana had and tried to pass it in their house, saying, oh, Indiana's got the toughest laws, let's take that. The problem is they don't have the structure already in place, but watch this is going to happen, and I'll guarantee you some of the same people will be involved in other states. So because they already have the approved system to do it all they have to do is duplicate that, franchise it, if you will, like the mafia does from Chicago to New York. They all have to do is duplicate themselves. And yes, Indiana residents can go to Michigan and buy it, but you're breaking the law, bringing it back in the state, believe it or not. So
you can't even get free juice sent to you.
You can't have free juice sent to you.
You can't even have free juice sent to you. It's
ridiculous.
So reviewers in Indiana aren't supposed to get free juice sent to them so they can review it.
Now, it will. I mean, the thing is, people are going to cross the line, get their juice, and come back. That's going to happen.
And people are going to be mailing it here. Unless they have the postal service checking
It's just, to be aware of the fact that you're breaking the law, and if they ever find you or want to crack down, you make an example of you, whatever, you go into the big house. You're going away for life. Yeah. Yeah.
For e-juice
or at least
consumption.
Or maybe a $5.
Illegal e-juice consumption.
Could just be a $5 fine. I don't know.
It's illegal e-juice consumption. It has the penalties in the bill, and it's quite a bit of money.
I think you're onto something there. I think what you should do is we should call this stuff essential oil, because essential oils are really popular.
Or a hookah juice.
Hookah juice, or
apparently they don't have a problem
juice.
with hookahs.
Scooter juice. Yeah, they're not going after hookahs.
Apparently hookahs are fine.
Of course, most of the politicians probably use hookahs, and that's why they don't care. Yeah. So, which basically it is pretty much the same thing, and it's very similar. So there you go. We didn't get through one paragraph of the news, and we started off on this little tangent. But so
tangent, anyone?
We are the tangent experts. Thank you very much. So where was I?
You were on the news.
I was on the news. So here's the question that grabbed a lot of attention in the news back in the world. What? So, are they really a healthier and cheaper alternative to traditional cigarettes? Creators and product users now say you can enjoy a cheaper, healthier cigarette without the bad smells, secondhand smoke, or cancer-causing chemicals. With these huge, as Donald Trump would say, huge claims, not a fan. We decided to investigate the electronic cigarette for our readers. Oh, they're going to do this for us.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't do your own. Don't you look into it. We'll look into it for you, and we'll tell you the truth of what's going on.
Oh, yeah, you have to believe everything that comes out of our mouths.
Because, these guys are looking into it for you. The doctors. Yeah. So, they're on a TV show. They must be real doctors.
Aren't they?
One of them sounds like she's, on pain medication or something really heavily dosed.
Yeah,
I don't know if she's...
Could be.
I think that the world is a peaceful, wonderful place. You never have to turn the bad.
Is that right?
I'm not making fun of her. That's exactly the way she acts. Yeah.
Huh.
Patty Duke passed.
What?
Did she pass gas?
Who's Patty Duke?
Patty Duke. Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Who's Patty Duke?
I don't know. Patty Duke was a lady from... You're not old enough to remember Patty Duke. I'm old enough to remember Patty Duke. I remember Patty Duke when she was like this tall.
Passed away or what?
Patty Duke passed away.
Passed?
Did she pass away?
Died. Yeah, died.
She died. Today?
Who's Patty Duke?
Patty Duke. You know Patty Duke.
I don't know who Patty Duke
Patty
is.
Duke.
No idea.
Patty Duke.
Patty Duke?
What was that one show she was on? She played two characters. What was that sitcom thing she was on? Can't
She a
remember what it was.
comedian?
No, she was more of a teenage sitcom, kind of like one of the Partridge Family era type people. Yeah, it's back in there. Yeah, the Patty Duke Show. Yeah, there was that. Was that what it was called? The Patty Duke Show? I thought there was something about. She played. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Anyway, yeah, she had her own little show.
Well, that's too bad.
And she was kind of more of a teenage actor who didn't really make it in the adult life very far. But
Yeah, a lot of them do that.
yeah, kind of make that transition, when your voice changes.
I didn't make it.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was so close.
I was one of those little babies in the diaper commercial.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
I just couldn't
The
transition.
one with diaper rash.
Once I stopped wearing diapers, I couldn't transition.
Yeah.
So then I went back to diapers. I still wear them.
Still wears diapers, but they still can't. Now, sooner or later, as you get to a certain age, that may come in handy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So I'm just
You get
going to
old
stick
enough.
with it. That way, I'm a professional.
That's right.
When that time
This guy's
comes,
been wearing adult diapers for 47 years.
That's right.
He knows what he's talking about.
I've worn adult diapers when I was a baby. I started wearing adult
He has
diapers.
had baby rash since he was 2 days old.
Or adult diaper rash.
Either one. It's the same thing. Looks the same. I can't tell the difference.
Same.
Tastes the same,
And I
smells
have
the
it
same.
on my face.
Yeah, it's all over his face. Yeah. If he didn't go through makeup and wardrobe before he came into the show, he would look hideous.
Yeah, it's just.
It'd look
I look hideous now.
Oh, hideous.
Just imagine.
Think of what he would look like without
the,
makeup and wardrobe.
Without the makeup and wardrobe.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Extra hideous.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hideous with a side of extra hideous.
2 words. Elephant man. Yeah. Elephant man. 2 words. Yeah. Unless you say elephant like that, because that would be like 5 words.
Elephant testicles.
Elephant testicle man. Yeah. That's disgusting. Yes. So, a few of the benefits claimed from using, back to the news. This just in. Bunny trail. Squirrel. So, a few of the benefits claimed from using the electronic cigarette. No tar, tobacco, carbon monoxide, or ash. Get the same nicotine sensation as a regular cigarette. Each cartridge costs less than $2. Now, they're obviously comparing this to the little cigarette style. They're not talking about vaping like the Mongo machines or the box mods. They're not talking about mods here. They're talking about the little.
Like this.
Yeah, they're not talking about
They're
that.
not talking about that.
They're talking about these little, imitation
the
cigarettes
808,
that are a piece of crap.
E-cig style.
Most of them. Some of them gotten pretty good. The blue's gotten pretty good. What was that other one? What was the other one that was pretty good?
Blue was pretty good.
There's a couple of them we tried.
Was the Views? That wasn't too bad.
Views, I think, was good. Yeah, yeah. The pen type. Yeah, the pens, cigarette pens. So, no tar, tobacco compartment. Get the same nicotine sensation as a regular cigarette. Each cartridge costs less than $2 and is equivalent. This we know is not true. Each cartridge is less than $2 and is equivalent to an entire pack of cigarettes.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
there are any of
baloney.
those.
I hate it when they say that.
Yeah. You can save over $1,000 each year. You won't smell like a smoker any longer. Different flavors are available.
What if you smoke still and do the?
Well,
even if you smoke,
I guess you still don't smell like a smoker.
Smell like
Still smell like a
Well,
smoker.
there you go.
No more secondhand smoke. So those are some of the claims. There was about so was that 7 of them there, 8, 7. We decided to see what the expert medical doctors and product users say about the electronic cigarettes, and the results were surprising. Oh,
They're surprised.
that's my surprise.
I would think the studio audience would be
You
excited.
would think they'd be kind of excited about it. Yeah, that's something. Oh, there's a few more of them.
Now they're getting excited.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, where was I?
They're surprised. They're surprised.
Oh,
Remember?
surprised. Yeah,
Remember, they're
okay.
surprised.
So we decided to see what was going to and the results were surprising. In fact, Joel Niskin, chair of the Tobacco Control Task Force for the American Association of Public Health Physicians, concluded that if we get all tobacco, this is important. I think this is the most important part of this article right here. If we get all, we're out of time. I'll have to tell you about it next week. If we get all tobacco smokers to switch from regular cigarettes to electronic cigarettes, we would eventually reduce the U.S. death toll from more than 400,000 a year to less than 4,000, maybe as low as 400.
Isn't that something?
we would be overpopulated in
But
no
yeah,
time
the
whatsoever.
government needs to protect you from the e-cigarette harm and production of vapor.
And now, page 2. So it has even been suggested that while utilizing electronic cigarettes, there is virtually no risk of getting cancer. These conclusions come from studies which show that nicotine may only be as harmful to your health as caffeine. The real harm in traditional cigarettes comes from the tobacco smoke and the hundreds of additional added chemicals. 4 very well-known doctors from the popular TV show The Doctors, the picture I was showing you earlier.
The doctors, are they real doctors?
Well, I doubt it. Have also studied the electronic cigarette and was featured as one of their top 10 key health, wait for it, trends. See, you add a little bit of dramatic pause there for reading. It really
dramatic.
Draws people in. They kind of lean in a little bit like, what's going to say?
I didn't know what you were going to do.
Trends.
I was kind of drawing in.
Really put that focus on the word
I was
trends.
just about fell asleep.
It's the feel-good trend of the summer. So, now if you are one of the millions of people out there, you're addicted to smoking, there may finally be some hope for you. The electronic cigarette, it gives you nicotine, but it doesn't give you any of the other 4,000 chemicals that cause cancer, among other problems. That was all a quote from Dr. Travis Stork from The Doctors.
Hi, Travis.
We also learned that the electronic cigarette is not encompassed by most smoking bans and regulations. It's getting there. With the lack of secondhand smoke, smokers are excited to find that page 4, many businesses, bars, and even airplanes allow them to smoke e-cigarettes indoors. Not in Indiana. And I don't know of any airplanes right now, that, commercial airlines.
Vaping exercises.
There are some charter companies, and there are some people who own private planes and that kind of thing, private jets.
Keep loosened up.
Private planes,
Don't want to cramp.
possibly.
Vaping exercises.
Some charter companies are allowing it, but that's not...
Okay.
use of any electronic device for takeoff and landing is not prohibited. Tampering with the smoke detector is a $500 fine and could involve imprisonment.
He used to fly.
federal crime.
He used to fly airlines.
I heard that every day.
Airliners.
Every stinking day. Flight attendant would say that every stinking day. Yeah.
Bingo.
See, the thing you do when you're in an airplane...
Bingo,
Stop and think
dingo.
about it. See, you got this metal tube, and you load it up with people as full as you can get it. You know, like 5,000 pounds of bodies or 10,000 pounds of bodies. You know. And then you take about, 35, 40,000 pounds of fuel, and you put that inside the thing, too.
I don't know.
Just stuff that all in there. And you light the thing on fire, point it down the runway, send it up in the sky. What could possibly go wrong?
What are you talking about?
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, unless you're flying it.
It's like mowing the yard.
Unless you're flying the thing.
Well, then you got problems. But, okay, so we have, in the United States alone, over 700,000 smokers have already switched to electronic cigarettes. The doctors also intervened. They misspelled that one. Interviewed Beverly, one of the many whose lives have dramatically changed thanks to the electronic cigarette. She said that she smoked for over 15 years, and she thought that it would never quit. She would never quit. To her surprise, though, when she tried electronic cigarettes, she was able to quit smoking regular cigarettes in 2 days.
2 days.
I was suspicious at first, but I have to say I am convinced it's very good. It's a great alternative. It still gives you the addiction, it still gives you the addiction, which it does. It still gives you the action of smoking. I would as a smoker. This part. And, or, got a box mod, or if you got a hookah. I don't know. Yeah. So, I don't vape, so I can't do all this stuff. I don't know what you're doing there. I can't coordinate myself. I'd probably poke my eye out, that thing. It's a great alternative. It gives you the action of smoking. I would recommend, as a smoker, I would recommend it to smokers that are trying to give up smoking.
How many of them 7,000 e-cigs, though, stick to e-cigs? Does it say?
No.
They have no idea.
No.
They have no
Oh, you mean 700,000? Is there 700,000? How many 700,000 have switched to e-cigarettes?
How many of them
What's the stick to e-cigs?
stick to e-cigs?
How many is 700,000?
So the people that switched to
E-cigs.
e-cigs, how many stuck to e-cigs, I suppose?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that is part of the issue, is that, when people stop smoking, if they just quit smoking, they don't necessarily pick up e-cigarettes, so they quit smoking altogether. People who switch from smoking to e-cigarettes probably don't get off of e-cigarettes.
And then there's people that switch back to smoking.
And there are some people that switch back to smoking, but so you probably have, so they're lessening what they're doing, I guess, in a lot of ways. There's not so many people are using it to quit altogether, but the e-cigs are taking the place of cigarettes.
Yeah.
And like the one guy said, how many lives could be saved? Down to 400 people a year could die because that's instead of the 40 million people that die every year, 400 million people die every year from smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. The entire nation's gone every year.
I've heard of a few people going back
There's
to
only
cigarettes
320 million people in the country.
after vaping. I've heard of a few people that went back.
Yeah, it happens, especially if they don't use the right kind. Of
Yeah,
stuff.
if they're not satisfied with what they're doing,
Yeah.
and some people just like they like smoking. I don't.
Yeah. Well, now according to this article, that's how many actually have stayed with e-cigs. So that's 700,000 a year of actually how many have stayed instead of going back to smoking.
Wow.
That's just to answer your question. I guess you asked the question a little bit. You clarified what he was asking there.
Yeah, I only vape too. I used to smoke cigarettes, and now all I do is vape. And I think that's what happens to most people. They just switch to vaping, and that's what they.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
There you go.
A lot of them will go down their nicotine, and try to get off the nicotine, but they stay vaping.
Yeah. Even if you go down to zero nic, sometimes they just keep vaping. So, we have received a number of positive testimonials such as this one, and we feel that as more and more Americans are made aware of this new technology, that more and more smokers will make the switch. I think probably most smokers are pretty much aware of it. I think it's pretty much a pretty well-known thing among the smoking community, not necessarily the other. The regular population that doesn't smoke, I think, still has a bad stigma about electronic cigarettes just because they have the word cigarette in it, and it's just, I don't know.
And there's so much propaganda out there
There's
about
a lot of negative propaganda. Americans, our interviews and research have found that the electronic cigarette will quickly become the number one choice for smokers looking to lead a healthier lifestyle. With the high cost of smoking traditional cigarettes and with the danger cigarettes bring to your health, we give our recommendation a thumbs up to anyone looking to give these devices a try. There you go. That's part of that, and now we are on to page 5. So while conducting this research, we found that eCigs Pro Vapor is often a limited-time electronic cigarette-free trial kit.
What are you reading? Is that a commercial? You got a commercial going on now?
There shouldn't be a commercial in there. This is page 3 of 10.
What are we doing, commercials now?
Where's page 4? Are you page 4?
We doing commercials now? Is that what we're doing?
That's 4. Here's page 5.
We're doing commercials?
I think I'm going to do a commercial.
Are we doing commercials now?
Yeah. Trial kit. I guess they did kind of put this little thing in here that's
commercials now.
eCig Pro Vapor for providing a chance to try it before you buy it, a chance to try it. So yeah, that's kind of the ending thing there. It's kind of so then we go on to this part. There's some more testimonials here. So if you want to check this out, you can go to whatever that was I told you about, the place to find it. And this is the eCig. Well, it's all a bunch of hookah. Hooky hooey.
Yes, it can be quite costly, vaping. It can be quite costly.
Here's a real short article. Yeah, it depends on how you get into it. I think...
and if you're, addicted to mod buying and...
Yeah, you can really go nuts with that stuff. Yeah. It can be, if you're in competitions and you're doing all kinds of stuff and you're getting, real expensive juice and all that stuff, obviously it can become expensive. Unless you listen to our show and get all these free giveaways. There's tons of giveaways we have. So, New York, here's a vaping. This is from the India TV News, which I'm not sure exactly if this is actually India or if it's something else. But New York, the e-cigarettes, which are considered as a tax advantage product, I don't know what that means, and also having lower risk than the heavily taxed tobacco, I guess because they have a tax relief because you're not paying taxes on them, even though they're trying to push for that, are indeed more costly. Here's what it gets. Heavily taxed tobacco cigarettes are indeed more costly than conventional cigarettes in most countries. In most countries, new study has found. So this is getting onto that whole cost thing. We're kind of leading to that. According to the research, the fact that the gap exists despite the fact that e-cigarettes are not yet widely subjected to comparable excise taxes as combustible cigarettes. For the study detailed in the journal Tobacco Control, the researchers from the University of Michigan in the U.S. compared the cost of combustible cigarettes to those for two major kinds of e-cigarettes: disposable e-cigarettes, non-refillable, and rechargeable e-cigarettes. They're still talking about the pen style, which can be refilled with nicotine liquid. The findings show that on average, the price of a pack of combustible cigarettes was just over half the price of disposable e-cigarettes in 44 out of 45 countries sampled around the world.
So regular cigarettes were just over half as expensive?
Yeah.
So they're cheaper. They're cheaper,
yeah. So it was you're paying about 40% more, it sounds like, with e-cigarettes than you would with regular cigarettes. While the liquid nicotine used to refill e-cigarettes can cost a couple of dollars less than a pack of regular cigarettes, the minimum price to purchase a rechargeable e-cigarette to use this liquid nicotine is more than $20. Also, the rechargeable e-cigarette preferred by most daily e-cigarette users costs even more. In addition, there is, of course, now if you've got one that's refillable and rechargeable,
you got to reuse it.
You're not using that again, so the cartridges then play more of a part
Unless
of that.
Unless you just keep buying new ones.
Or if you got a dripper or something like that. Yeah. In addition, there is considerable debate in the public health community and media about e-cigarettes and similar new products. Well, some see e-cigarettes playing a potential role in helping smokers quit. Others point to strong concerns about youth uptake, lack of information about potential harm, lack of product regulation, and industry marketing practices, among other issues, the authors noted. Some jurisdictions around the world, notably Britain, have achieved price equality between cigarettes and e-cigarettes. And the study said. The researchers, though, reinforced the importance of increasing the price of cigarettes through excise taxes.
Which, can you imagine how it's going to be when they start taxing e-cigs? It's going to be really bad then. It's going to be, cigarettes will be a lot less expensive then.
Yeah, they're taking something that could be, they're subsidizing, well, they're getting a lot of tax money from cigarettes, first of all. So that influences them to also then they don't want that to go away. So they want to tax the e-cigarettes, and that's going to cause them to be more expensive, which in turn keeps people on cigarettes.
But yet they say the reason they tax regular cigarettes so much
because they're bad for you.
Because they're bad for you.
Yeah. So which is just a bunch of hooey. It's just all.
They don't give a crap.
No, they don't give a crap. If they really gave a crap, they would just make cigarettes illegal.
Yeah.
Because they would never pass the FDA now. If somebody came out with cigarettes and tried to put them on the market, they wouldn't pass them.
And they'd be all for e-cigs.
Yeah. But, so yeah, that's the way that works. And
it's the way the cookie crumbles. Well, we do have it is costly, and right now we're doing a giveaway. If you want to enter a giveaway,
freebie.
I am giving away a Hercules sub-ohm tank right now.
I'm back.
We'll be picking a winner on Thursday evening show.
You want to show that on the other camera?
To join this, to get in on this here giveaway, this here Hercules giveaway here. This sub-ohm,
right there. It's right there.
Sub-ohm tank here.
There it is. Right there.
There it is. Right here. Right there. Right there. Right there it is. It's not focusing. It's not focusing. It's not wanting to focus there at all. Huh. Isn't that something? Anyway, there it is. So to get in on this here action, there's 3 things you have to do. 3 things. You have to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is, I'll have Justin here put the links in the chat room. Get to our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/TheVapingNation. You need to subscribe to that. You need to like eVaporHut's Facebook page, which is facebook.com/eVaporHut. And you need to email us with Hercules in the subject line. Email us at TheVapingNation@gmail.com. You do those 3 things, and you could win this here tank. And, I'll pick the winner on Thursday night show, and then I'll Facebook the winner and email the winner, tell them they won, and all that good stuff. So if you want to win a free tank, get in on the action.
Action!
And if you go to our Facebook page, the Vaping Nation's Facebook page, and follow us, the instructions are on our Facebook page as well. I have the contest on there, so you can see what to do on there as well.
What's that?
There it is. That's our Facebook page. Facebook.com/TheVapingNation.
Here comes Shock Treatment. Shock Treatment has entered the room.
So as you can see, the post is right there, right at the top of the Facebook page. There it is, right there. So you can get on there and check out how to do it and follow the 3 steps, and you can be in it to win it.
In it to win it.
In it to win it, as they say.
And then you can win a brand new car.
No, we're not giving away a car.
When are we giving away the car?
No, we're not. We're giving away a Hercules sub on
Why don't
pay.
we just give away a car?
No, we're just going to give the tank away. That's all we're giving away. No car.
A gas tank?
Sorry.
For the car?
No. Sorry. No. Not going to do it.
Cup holder?
No. Not going to do it. No.
Cup holder?
Not going to make it.
No.
No.
Device holder?
No. Not going to do it. No.
Bling?
And we'll also be giving away some juice on Thursday night show. If it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Vapors TV. It's vapors.tv/TheVapingNation. And we give away juice for every 10 people in a room. We give away a bottle of juice from eVapor Hut.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, because we multicast live stream to YouTube as well as to Vapors
that's
TV,
true, yes.
our primary output is to Vapors TV.
Where
So
we're talking.
if you're on YouTube and watching us, you might want to head over there and get in the chat room and, get
Bingo,
signed up
bango.
so you can win the contest. But yeah, you need to go to the website there. You just check us out. Subscribe, like,
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Follow us on Facebook.
Follow us. Tweet us. Pinterest us.
Yeah.
Stick us in the eye.
Stick us in the eye. Stick us in the eye. That's what the parrot said.
I don't know. Yeah. So there you
Make
go.
me a pie.
There's
Stick
some other
me in
news.
the eye.
I had some other news that was available, and we might just hold off on that for Thursday. There's quite a bit of stuff going on there. I might kind of read through that for you, and possibly because what I do with all that stuff, I had it up. I didn't bring my iPad, and I would rather read that stuff from my iPad. Especially since we have this little gadget now called Minicam,
We did print out.
and we can you can show
3D
those.
printed 2. We're going to be making an RDA out here in our workshop, and we just printed 2 of our designs that we're looking at. We 3D printed them first so we can kind of see the scale that we're working with and what the setup. These aren't finished, but
Well, of
this
course
is
not.
the
You can't vape those.
This is the kind of what they're we're working towards
Yeah, we're
something
working.
here, and as you can see, it's coming along.
It's coming
along. We're going to be cutting some.
Those are 2 different types we're working on, so we kind of get some feel for what's
Cutting
going on.
on some stuff out there in the shop there pretty soon,
Yep,
and we'll be
yep.
making an RDA for everybody.
Probably by next Tuesday, possibly Thursday. I'm sure by Tuesday we'll have some actual metal ones made.
Thursday, you mean?
Thursday or next Tuesday.
Thursday or next Tuesday? Okay.
Possibly one
Well,
of those
yeah,
2.
that'll be a good time, folks. So we'll also videotape some of that and play the process to you.
Oh yeah, the process. Got to see the process.
Yes.
Gotta see that.
process. And this
There's a
is
process.
these RDAs are going to be set up for quad coil build.
Quad coil.
Easy quad coil build.
That's right. Yeah, we got some other stuff coming up too. We actually, it might be kind of cool if we had some folks give us some ideas about what they want to see or what they want, like little accessory type stuff. We're looking for, hopefully in about a month here, we're going to have our own laser cutting and engraving machine.
We're going to be doing holders. easy
Laser.
holders.
The
drip
laser.
tips.
Get Mini-Me. Get him off the laser. The laser.
So we're gonna be working with a laser. We have we're gonna show you our machines that we're working with. We got a CNC lathe, and then we'll have a CNC mill going in about a month. We also have a plasma cutter. We're gonna have the laser. We also have a router. All CNC equipment. We can just sit in here and do the show, and all that stuff can be working out there the way it's supposed to.
They're
And we're-
taking over the world.
Also get a little drone to fly around in here so we can get some action shots. with
Oh,
the
that'd be
drone,
neat.
the TVN drone. Yeah. Drone home.
That'd be neat. That'd be kind of fun.
Yes. Drone home.
That'd be kind of fun.
That'll be fun. Yeah. So we're gonna fly banners around at the show. With the drone, pull banners around.
What?
Fly banners around.
That's a good idea.
I just thought of that.
We could fly like little miniature banners for all the different e-cig shops around.
I'm thinking about a little blimp.
Little blimp, that'd be neat.
Little blimp, so you can just kind of float around.
Yeah.
Float through
Probably
the,
shouldn't have gave that idea
float
away.
through the vapor.
Probably shouldn't have gave that
Oh,
idea away.
we're way ahead on that.
There's like 50 million people watching.
Oh, yeah.
Plus the live studio audience out here we got.
Yeah, well, we got that live studio audience.
Thank you.
So, so that's what we've got. Lots of things in the works. Of course, none of them have anything to do with manufacturing e-juice or selling e-juice or anything like that.
Well, that's because it's illegal here in Indiana.
Indiana. We're the
silly.
People's Republic of Indiana here. We can't do anything without their permission. So, yeah, get that hold of. So, Wormhole just showed up with a little smiley face on.
Wormhole.
Look at my smiley face.
Wormhole. Why does everybody show up at the end of the show all the time?
Everybody, maybe we should start with the end.
That happens every time.
We should start at the end of the show,
I guess.
and go
Backwards?
backwards. What we need is a wormhole.
Uh-oh.
We need a wormhole.
Uh-oh.
So we can go back in time.
No, you did that.
Start at the beginning.
No, you did that.
Only it's actually at the end.
We could just reverse. We could put up a recording of our show that we just did and play it in reverse.
It's like poop going back inside of you and coming out of your mouth as food.
I see. Yes.
That's kind of
yes.
what it's like.
That happens to me every morning.
All the time. It happens to me all the time. Yeah. So, yes, thank you for being sorry for us here in Indiana. Yes, we are in Indiana. And,
Yeah.
but you know what? It's a nice place to be from. To go somewhere else and be from here. Yeah, it's a nice place to be from. But, yeah, it's always nice to be here in the armpit where, when you go somewhere else, you appreciate it.
Yeah, that's true.
When I go anywhere else,
That's true.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's true.
I appreciate being there.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So most of you guys
Yeah.
get spoiled.
I've been
'cause you're
appreciated.
someplace nicer all the time.
I've depreciated in value. So that's
A
that was
little lice
Tuesday.
or something up there.
Tuesday Newsday, I think that's what that was.
Tuesday.
Tuesday Newsday. And this show will be on YouTube. You can watch it there.
Unless they cancel it.
Yeah.
Could happen.
But it'd still be recorded on there.
Yeah, it's recorded.
So
Yeah,
the show is going to be recorded on there.
That's true.
So you can watch it there if you'd like to.
that's true.
And Thursday night show is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Vapors TV.
Sure enough, it is.
Vapors.tv backslash.
Vapors.tv
right here,
backslash
you're watching it, so you know where it is.
The Vaping Nation.
And if you want to win this here Hercules sub-ohm tank,
Get on it.
just you can go to our Facebook page and see the post that I put up about that, and we'll pick the winner Thursday night on the show.
All kinds of rules.
3 steps you got to do to enter that contest.
Must obey the rules.
Easy steps. They're easy.
Baby steps.
So just go to our Facebook
Rule number
page.
1.
We got the links in there for our Facebook page, right?
They're right there.
Okay. So you got
Rule number 1. Obey all rules.
Oh, rule number 2, don't talk about the rules.
Rule number 2.
Rule number 3, don't talk about the giveaway. Rule number 4, don't open the giveaway until you get it. Rule number 5 is change your mailbox number at the last minute, that way it can't get to you. Rule number 6 is kill the mailman, so then bury him in the backyard, that way nobody's around.
They'll just send another mailman. It happens every time.
Oh.
They just send another mailman.
Well,
I've tried every day. They just
All
send
right.
another person.
that's something.
Every day.
They don't run out?
No. There's an endless supply of mailmen.
It's incredible.
Or women. Male people. Male persons. Yes.
It's incredible.
It's amazing.
It's an incredible edible egg.
Yeah.
So that's the show, folks. That this was a ball and a biscuit of a time. Make sure you keep your biscuits buttered. And, keep the cows checked. Got to keep those cows checked.
I guess you need to make juice in an airtight room with cameras and make giant vats all in one flavor so that sample rooms guarded by more cameras will be safe.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yep.
That's what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking of a couple of businesses that we might actually be able to do work around because there's going to be some niche stuff going on, I think, with the industry, and so we might be doing some other things. I'm not going to tell you what they are,
Niche it up.
but there's some. It's going to be some interesting things happening. So I think there'll be some particular types of things we can do, and we will make $1 million.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
And then we will take over the world.
I doubt it.
Probably not. So I guess that's all we got. We're going to punch out of here. So push the little button. We'll punch out of here.
Roll the credits.
Play the.
We'll see you Thursday night. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, hi-ya.